Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I'm KoitsuGZ, and in this video we are going to go over some of the new stuff going on in Dragon Quest Walk, and of course we're going to go over the new Hokora season. So right here in our notices section you're going to see a couple of things. So the first thing I want to go over first is going to be right here. So you're going to have a level up campaign. So they're going to have a special campaign for leveling up to level 70. But first, before I go over that, until level 50 you're actually going to be able to get 2 times the experience for the advanced classes. So that's going to actually increase the time that you can actually, not increase the time, but it's going to decrease the amount of time that you will need to get up to level 50 for these particular characters. So that's actually quite good. So yeah, 2 times the experience. So actually for the basic classes you have that pretty much forever. It's pretty much the same thing is going to be for here. You're going to have this. This has no time limit. This is actually going to last forever. But here you're actually going to have for level 70, from the January 7th to the January 14th, so for 1 week, you're going to get plus 50% experience, so 1.5 times the experience that you would get for going up to level 70. So if you're levels 50 to 69, you're going to be able to get this experience bonus. Anything after that is going to be regular experience. This really has nothing to do with me since my characters are actually at least 80, but this is a good chance for you to level up those lower level characters that you might have. Next, you're going to have the Rare Monster campaign. So this is actually a campaign that we've seen possibly before. I definitely know, I remember Mera Lizard in the past. Silver Devil, I think it also was the same one. So they're actually kind of repeating these again. But this is a good chance to get souls of these rare monsters. So I've actually gotten an S of the Mera Lizard already. I had 2 already from the first time this actually came out, but again, you're going to have the Silver Devil and the Mera Lizard. Mera Lizard is actually a pretty good one to have, though it's actually quite low level in terms of soul cost. The actual stats that it gives in terms of, not the basic stats, but the ability stats, gives you like plus 10% to weapon and physical technique damage and plus 10% to meta weapon and physical technique damage, so that's actually quite good. So next we want to go over is going to be the new Hokora season. So the Israel Hokora is no longer available, so that was level 75, and we're now going to have the Golden Golem season. So this is going to be our first level 80 Hokora. So the season started yesterday, so January 7th, and you're going to have updates on the 13th, the 20th, and then on the 27th you're going to have score calculations. With the 28th, the rankings will be actually announced. Then here are going to be information about the Hokora. So here for the Golden Golem, again, it's going to be level 70. In terms of the skills that you can use against, it's going to be weak to weapon skill damage, spells, and breath damage, but it's going to be resistant to physical technique damage. Then the attributes that you want to use against it are going to be Bagi, Gira, and Jibadia. And then Dorma has no effect on it. Then in this case, the stats effect that's commonly used by the enemies in this particular Hokora are going to be illusion. So that's actually going to be, so using protective shield would actually be pretty good there. Then we're going to have the return of a Hokora, so that's going to be Subnaut. So I've actually done this on my channel before, so at that time it was actually quite tough, but now since I'm actually quite higher, things have changed. Right here it says it's level 55, but it's actually level 50 on the map, so I think that might be a mistake on the developer's part, but I'm pretty sure that will get fixed. But here, like, pretty much weapon, physical technique damage, spells, and breath damage are all good for it. Then the attributes to mainly use against it are going to be Hado, Dharma, Gira, and Dane, and Baki has no effect on it. Then in this case, the stats effects that the enemies will use will be Silence, Paralysis, and then Fear. then we're still going to have the return of some other Hokora. So right here, we're going to have Gonzu. So Gonzu, I've done on my channel before, so you can check it out in this video card right up here. Then we're going to have the Scarab King, of course. Actually, I'm not going to go over that one. That one's I've already done before. But we're still going to have the Scarab King, and we're still going to have the Lava Fiend. And then also what we'll have is we're going to have the event monster, so the Slimeborg. That's still going to be around. But we're going to also have a level 30 Hokora as well, which I will go over in this particular video. Then for the actual conditions, pretty much it's going to be the same standard conditions. In terms of the class ones, the class ones are going to be you need to have a Superstar and a Paladin in your party. So that's actually going to be necessary to complete some of the Hokora. But for now, I want to actually start with the level 30 Hokora. So that's actually going to be against, let's see, going to be right here, and we're going to have it right here. So the Sakiban, so that's actually going to be the Hermit Crab. So this is actually quite easy. It's going to be level 30 for basic characters. It's going to be weak to pretty much any attack. And then the recommended attributes are going to be Jabadia, Io, Gira, Hyado, and Dorma. So this particular Hokora, I can't use any items, but that's fine. And since I have a Gira team on anyway, I'm going to be using Gira team. So here we go. Alright, so here we have 3 Sakiban, so Hermit Crabs. So pretty much, possibly in one round I can get this done. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so around 3,300 damage. They're around 1,900 damage or so. Okay, 1 is actually down, and 2 is down. So I wasn't able to get that middle one, but right there it's done. So, not really much for me to actually go over there. So that's just the Hermit Crab Hokora. So I believe that particular enemy was featured in the same event where the Claw of Blackstorm was actually featured. So if I remember correctly, so that was actually quite some time ago. So year 2020 event. And I get a D-Soul. Okay, so now that we're back, the next one that I'm going to go over is going to be, I'm going to do Subnaut again. So I have done it on my channel, you can check it out over here, but I would like to do this here. This one. Yes. Okay, so this is going to be the Subnaut Hokora. So it's going to be recommended for level 50. So here it's going to be pretty much weak to anything in terms of the actual skills. So weapon, physical technique, and spell and breath damage. And then Hyado, Dorma, Gita, and Dane is going to be weak to. So again, I can't use any items in here, and it's going to be clear cost of 600. So since it is going to be weak to gear, I'm just going to use my Gira team for this. So possibly within the second round, I should be able to defeat it. So here we go. Okay, so here we go here. So just gonna auto battle. So again, this should be pretty easy. I didn't get any shadow bites there, but let's see what happens here. Okay, I did get a crit on the enemy on the right. Okay, so here is attack from the Killer Panther. There's Ionizun from the Bakineko. There goes Rampage. Whirlwind. But here we go again. So possibly, most likely this round, some of the enemies are going down. There goes the Shadowbind. And possibly with this here. Ooh, that missed the Killer Panther. Ooh, okay, so this is going to go to a third round. Alright, no problem. No problem whatsoever. So pretty much back when I first started this, when this Hokora first came out last year, it actually gave me quite a bit of problems. It was the one Hokora that I didn't like doing. But now I have no problems doing it. It's going to be about 10,000, almost 11,000 experience. And I actually don't need the souls for this since I have 4 S's already. Alright, So now here, the next Hokora is that I want to go over. The last one, that's going to be against the Golden Golem. So that's going to be right here. So Golden Golem, like I said before, is going to be weak to weapon, spell, and breath damage. Going to be resistant to physical technique damage. Then pretty much Bagi and Gita and Jibari are going to be the main attributes you want to use against it. Dorma, you can't really do anything with it. Then here it's going to have the standard conditions, so I can't use items beyond their maximum allowable capacity. I can only use Leaf of the World Tree once, and I can only use Do with the World Tree once. So I'm going to be using pretty much the same team, so the Gita team. In terms of the actions, it's going to have, besides the Golden Golem, there's going to be a Killer Torch and also an Iron Demon. But I won't go over their abilities, just want to go over the Golden Golems. So the Golden Golem is going to have a regular attack that does about 160 damage to one character. Its main ability is going to be a critical blow that does around 400 critical damage to one character. Then it's going to have Boggy Cross, which does about 200 Boggy spell damage to all characters. It's going to have a Bukeo Furimasu, which is a weapon swing that does 4 attacks to random characters for around 160 damage each. Then it's going to have a Kabadowari or Armor Break that does about 200 physical damage with a chance of lowering defenses. So with that said, here we go into this battle. Okay, so with this here as well, actually, before I actually do auto battle, I'm actually going to use Battle Demon Release to do some extra damage and auto battle. So hopefully I can get some damage in. Okay, that's not so bad. Hopefully I can get some Shadow Binds here. No Shadow Binds, oh man. Okay, but that should be no problem. And heal everyone up. So let's see what happens here. There goes a Metazoma from the Killer Torch. And then, ooh, so he has Henitos. But actually that doesn't matter since my Ranger is going to be using breath damage. Okay, so Hellfire. Again, no Shadow Binds there. No Force Breaks. Let's see how much damage I do here. Okay, ooh, okay, so the Iron Demon and the Killer Torch are down, so I just have the Golden Golem left. So that right there, that was a crit attack. Wow, okay. I want everyone to get the experience, so I'm going to resurrect my Armamentalist. But yeah, that was pretty much the critical blow, which actually did over 400 damage. Okay, there goes the weapon swing, and then that was the armor break. And oh wow, he did it again. Wow, okay. Again, I want to get everyone to get the experience, but probably with this right here, he's gonna go down. Yes. So that was pretty much the Golden Golem battle. I actually might make another video using a Boggy based team just to show you what it's like. And I get a B. That's not so bad. And it's going to be a yellow soul for the Golden Golem. Okay, so that was pretty much my battles against the new Hokora for this particular season. So Golden Golem is not so hard, but as you can see from there, he actually does go after pretty much my spellcaster. So my spellcaster does have the lowest amount in terms of defense, so he was able to take her out quite easily, and I had to resurrect her twice. But if you're level 80, you shouldn't have that much trouble with that particular Hokora. Definitely I will make a Boggy team video for this particular Hokora just to see how everything goes. But with that said, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.